You've been feeling it, haven't you? That quiet, persistent tug on your mind. Something you can't quite name, but can't ignore either. You distract yourself with work, with conversations, with scrolling through endless feeds. Yet in the silence between your thoughts, it returns. That strange whisper that says, there's more to your life than this. And every time it comes, you push it away because deep down you know it's not just a passing feeling, it's a confrontation. We think we're running towards something, success, recognition, love, but most of the time, we're running away. Away from the questions we can't answer. Away from the mirror that shows us not who we pretend to be, but who we really are. Nietzsche once wrote, "Sometimes people don't want to hear the truth because they don't want their illusions destroyed." And you've built beautiful illusions. Carefully, painstakingly. You've made a life that looks whole from the outside, yet you know how fragile it is from within. Let's be honest. How many moments in your life have you truly chosen? And how many have simply happened because you were afraid to disrupt the current? Plato believed that most people live in shadows, mistaking them for reality. And isn't that what you've done? Sitting in the cave, eyes fixed on the flickering images, never daring to step into the blinding light of your own truth. Because once you see the truth, you can't unsee it. And that means you have to act. But here's the uncomfortable twist. The life you're protecting by avoiding those questions might not even be yours. It's the life your fears designed. The life your wounds negotiated. The life that keeps you safe, but not alive. You've been trained by parents, by culture, by your own survival instincts, to believe that comfort equals happiness. But comfort is just anesthesia, and you've been numb for so long that you've mistaken it for peace. I want to tell you a story. During the Second World War, Dietrich Bonhoeffer, a theologian and philosopher, was imprisoned for resisting the Nazi regime. He wrote letters from his cell that spoke about a strange kind of freedom. Not the freedom to do whatever you want, but the freedom that comes when you stop lying to yourself. Bonhoeffer said that to live truthfully often means to live dangerously, because the truth will not let you remain who you were yesterday. And this is the paradox. You say you want meaning, but meaning costs everything. It costs the illusions, the excuses, the parts of you that have learned to survive by hiding. That's why you keep skipping messages like this. That's why you avoid silence, avoid reflection, avoid the stillness where these questions get loud enough to hear. Because deep down, you know the call isn't coming from somewhere outside, it's coming from you. The human mind has an ancient defense mechanism: distraction. We scroll, we binge, we consume. Because if we were to stop, even for a moment, the noise would fade and the signal would come through. And the signal is terrifying because it asks for responsibility. As Machiavelli wrote, it must be considered that there is nothing more difficult to carry out, nor more doubtful of success, than to initiate a new order of things. And that new order begins within you. Maybe you've convinced yourself that you'll answer this call later, when life slows down, when you have more time, when you're ready. But here's the truth: readiness never comes. No one is ever ready to have their illusions burned away. No one is ever ready to dismantle the life they've built just to build one more honest. But history, philosophy, and psychology agree on this. Growth begins when comfort ends. And if you're hearing this now, it means the ending has already begun. So I'll leave you with this. One day, you will look back on this exact moment and realize it was a crossroads. Either you went back to sleep, drowning in the noise you've used to escape your own soul, or you stepped forward into the blinding light, uncertain but alive. The question is, when that day comes, will you be grateful for the choice you made or haunted by the one you didn't? The message has reached you. You can't unhear it now.